Welcome to Blacklight History, your daily dose of births, deaths, and events in African American history. I'm your host, Big Adrian. It's July 21st. I'm glad you're here. Let's get into it. On this day in 1896, the National Association of Colored Women was founded in Washington, D.C. At the beckoning of Josephine St. Pierre, it was a merger of several women's groups that adopted the motto, "Lift as we climb." Some of the organization's founding members were Harriet Tubman, Booker T. Washington's wife, Margaret Murray Washington, Ida B. Wells, Mary Church Terrell, and Frances Ellen Watkins Harper. Mary Church Terrell was named president at the first meeting, as well as mapping out clear objectives for the new organization. Although the organization has gone through multiple name changes throughout the years, it is still in existence today. Happy 91st birthday to former chairman of the House Oversight Committee, Edolphus Towns. An Army veteran, brother of Phi Beta Sigma, and ordained Baptist minister, Towns was a graduate of North Carolina A&T State University. From 1983 to 2013, Towns served 30 years in Congress out of the state of New York. Congressional Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries now holds his former seat. Happy 85th birthday to South Carolina Congressman James Clyburn. A graduate of South Carolina State University and brother of Omega Psi Phi, Clyburn was a teacher before going into politics. He has served South Carolina's 6th district since 1993, often positioned at the top of Democratic leadership. In 2024, Clyburn received the Presidential Medal of Freedom from President Joe Biden. On this day in 1943, the movie musical Stormy Weather is released. Starring Lena Horne, Bill Bojangles Robinson, Cab Calloway, and Katherine Dunham, the movie was a showcase of the leading black entertainers at the time. With only a 77-minute runtime, the film had 20 musical numbers. The highlight of the film just might be Fats Waller's cameo performing his Ain't Misbehaving composition. Happy birthday to comedian and actor George Wallace. A comedy club staple since 1977, Wallace has made a career of guest acting roles in film and television. He is still working today, currently in residency at the Westgate Casino in Las Vegas, and still one of my favorite comedians. George Wallace turned 73 today. On this day in 1957, tennis player Althea Gibson would win the U.S. clay court singles title, making her the first black player to win a U.S. major tennis tournament. The win was 2 weeks after winning Wimbledon. It was a part of her Althea Gibson's year because later in 1957 she would also win the U.S. Open. On this day in 1962 in Albany, Georgia, 160 protesters defied a federal judge's order against mass protests and were arrested. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., Ralph Abernathy, and the Albany Movement president, Dr. William G. Anderson, were among those arrested. Anderson would be released and would be interviewed on Meet the Press. King and Abernathy had to choose between jail time or a $178 fine. They both chose jail and were sentenced to 45 days. King and Abernathy would be released 3 days later. Happy 46th birthday to Hall of Fame small forward Tamika Catchings. Her stellar basketball career took off as a senior at Duncanville High School in Texas. She was the 1997 National Prep Player of the Year and would choose to play her college basketball at the University of Tennessee. Her freshman year, Catchings would help the Lady Volunteers win an NCAA National Championship while taking home the SEC and National Freshman of the Year honors. Through her college career, Catchings was a 4-time All-American selection and the 2000 Unanimous National Player of the Year. Catchings would be the 3rd overall pick by the Indiana Fever in the 2001 WNBA draft. She would be named the 2002 Rookie of the Year. Catchings was an 8-time league steals leader, a 5-time Defensive Player of the Year, a 12-time All-Star, and in 2011 was the WNBA MVP. Catchings would win the Kim Perot Sportsmanship Award 3 times and the Dawn Staley Leadership Award twice. As with most WNBA players, Catchings during the offseason would supplement her income by playing overseas club ball. She has won a Polish championship with Lotos Gdynia and 2 Turkish Cups with Galatasaray. Internationally with Team USA, Catchings was a 4-time Olympic gold medalist, winning at the Athens, Beijing, London, and Rio Games. Catchings won 2 gold medals and a bronze at the FIBA World Championships. Catchings' remarkable career and contributions to the sport were recognized with her induction into the Naismith Basketball Memorial Hall of Fame and the Women's Basketball Hall of Fame in 2020. Her impact extends beyond her playing achievements, as she is also known for her philanthropic work and dedication to empowering youth through her Catch the Stars Foundation. After retiring from playing, Catchings remained involved in the sport, taking on a role as Vice President of Basketball Operations and General Manager for the Indiana Fever. On this day in 1981, R&B legend Luther Vandross releases his hit single, Never Too Much. The song peaked at number 1 on the R&B charts on his way to selling over 1 million copies and platinum certification. Rolling Stone ranks the song among the 500 greatest songs of all time. Happy 37th birthday to NBA center DeAndre Jordan. Born in Houston, Texas, Jordan would be a one-and-done college player at Texas A&M. Drafted by the LA Clippers in the second round of the 2008 NBA draft, Jordan has spent the last 16 seasons in the NBA, winning a championship with the Denver Nuggets in 2023. A 3-time All-NBA selection, Jordan has twice led the NBA in rebounds and is an Olympic gold medalist, winning with Team USA in Rio. That concludes today's events. If you've enjoyed the content, please like and subscribe to the channel. You can also find us on Facebook, Instagram, and Blue Sky. And remember, African American history is American history. So join us tomorrow as we shine another light on Black Light history.